right, I'm the flatratemaster, and today we're going to talk about, well, why does everybody lie in a job interview? I'm calling shop owners and techs out on this one, and really, both parties should be 100% honest and transparent in the interview process. Of course, there's really straight up lies, and we'll get into that in a minute, but then there's ego and exaggeration, which are a little different, and we'll get into those. Now, first off, every flat rate tech has probably experienced this. They go to an interview, they get told, oh yeah, you should be able to bill 50, 60, maybe 70 hours here. And you go to work there and you can't even write up 60 hours a week. Like there's that little car count, etc. Every flat rate tech has experienced that at one point in their career, I'm sure. That's a shop owner just straight up lying. Now, the genesis of this video is actually shop owners with legitimate complaints about technicians misrepresenting themselves, i.e. lying about what their abilities are in job interviews. Like, for instance, you tell a shop owner that you can diagnose cars with the best of them, and at your last shop, you weren't allowed to touch a scan tool. You know, that's not an exaggeration. That's a lie. I'm not talking about exaggeration. We're talking about straight up lies. You know, let's be honest. If you're a remote shop owner, you really shouldn't be talking about the culture of your shop because you're not there to observe it. You observe it remotely. Obviously, your shop manager would be a better representation of how the shop actually operates rather than a remote shop owner because you're not there. You don't see it day to day. The thing about the hiring process is both parties should be looking for compatibility, skill, right situation for everyone involved. Now, let's be honest. If you're an aggressive flat rate guy, you really don't want to go to work for a laid back hourly shop where you're going to be, you know, less pressure to do work. You want to do all the flat rate stuff, you know, turn and burn, efficiency, turn out as many hours as you can. A laid back shop's probably not going to be a good fit versus, say, a slow, methodical pace technician. You don't want to go into a situation where you're, you know, asked to turn and burn like your flat rate. You don't want that situation. Now, too often the shop is more worried about finding bodies than the right fit. Not saying that's everything, but it's common. They need another guy to turn hours. They need another guy to put out, you know, they need another guy to make the money. As a technician, you need to find the right fit for you. The shop owner needs to find the right fit for them. And if either party is lying in that situation, it makes it harder for both of you to evaluate the situation. For instance, you said you were a diagnostician and you could diagnose with the best of them. They're going to find out you can't. It's not going to be that hard for them to figure that out. And all it's going to result in you getting fired, getting pushed down, getting demoted, or, you know, loss of pay. Maybe they decide to keep you because you're a decent technician or whatever. But you go in there and you start off on the wrong foot and it wasn't the right fit for you. On that same vein, if a shop owner, you know, is talking about how many hours they can bill knowing they can't, well, that's just the same result, except, you know, they're going to leave. Most flat rate techs don't want to be billing 30 hours a week, no matter what. I mean, there's just a ton of stuff that shop owners can lie about and sometimes do. And it always winds up negatively affecting way too much of the shop, all involved. You know, the old adage, honesty is the best policy for everybody in the interview process. Because you need to figure out if he's a right fit for your shop. That technician needs to figure out if he's a right fit for that shop. So y'all quit lying in the damn interviews. Be honest. Because the more honest you are, the better the result of the hiring process will be. Technician will find out he's not a right fit for you. Shop will find out that technician's not a right fit. You know, if you can't fix a sandwich, don't say you can. And if you treat people like crap, don't say you treat them well, because they will figure it out. So, as always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.